His name is Darius Rucker. Some of you might recognize him as the lead singer from Hootie and the Blowfish. Others just recognize him because he's got one of the best voices out there in music, no matter what the genre is.
Thank you very much.
Well, no, it's.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
That's
I
good.
mean, this is a great way to start my day. I really can't complain about that.
That's a pretty good way to start my day too, so it's cool.
Well, though you started your day with Letterman.
Yeah, I just finished doing Letterman. That's always a great experience. I mean, I've done it a couple times, but every time you do it, it's great.
Oh, excuse me, it wasn't just once. I did it a couple of times. All right, so tell us about the Letterman experience. Like, what is it like when you're behind the scenes and you're kind of in that green room, and then they say your name and you come out? How does that feel?
It's it's a great feeling because Dave doesn't really interact with anybody until the show.
Right.
He wants it all to be spontaneous. So it's while you see him for the first time, and that's when you realize I'm doing Letterman, and he announces you and. You start playing, and it goes by. Always goes by so fast. That the playing that goes by so fast. But it's a great show. It's been great for my career, so I owe a lot to Letterman.
So tell us a little bit more about that, because I think most of us are fans of shows like that, and we watch them at home, but we don't necessarily realize what it means for the artist that gets a chance to do that. How does that affect your career?
Oh, it made our career. The first time we did Letterman, we were just another band trying to make it, trying to sell record, trying to get somebody to play our record, and we did Letterman, and then the next Monday, our record was added by 50 radio stations, and everything was totally different from that point on.
Well, imagine what's going to happen once you do Paltalk.
I know. I mean, that's it, people. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to walk the street.
Well, the cool part is that you are literally live in just about any country in the world that has access to the internet, which is everywhere.
That's very cool.
We've got live fans that get to interact with you. So it's not just about you and I. Yeah. It's about you and your fans and that direct connection. And, of course, you got a lot of fans thanks to this new solo album because, for those of you who know the music, you know that it debuted on 3 different country charts at number 1.
Yeah.
You're breaking records already. That's amazing.
Yeah, we're doing stuff that hasn't been done in a long time, and it's just, we're still just, I'm blown away. I really, because I mean, we thought we had made a great record, and we thought, we'd do all right in the long run, but just for everything to be happening at the beginning like this is just amazing, and we're just happy and just trying to get to work.
Well, it looks like the work is coming at you from all sides. Now, you made your debut at the Grand Ole Opry.
That was awesome. That was one of the great music moments of my life. It was really like nothing I've ever done. It was surreal. It was over the top. It was really an amazing experience.
I was really surprised when I was doing a little bit of research because I did, this is what Google is for. And I realized that this is not your first solo album.
No.
This is actually your second solo album, but the first one was actually an R&B album, and this is a country album.
Yep,
so,
absolutely.
So what's the difference between writing a rock album, an R&B album, and a country album?
Oh, the rock album for me, the stuff I wrote was I always wrote by myself, wrote and brought it to the band, and then the R&B record, I wrote everything to track. Nothing was ever written until the track was done, and then we'd write the songs. And with this country record, I co-wrote with a bunch of different country songwriters, and it's really funny because there's so different genres of music, but for me, the songwriting was 3 totally different experiences, 2 just totally different experiences. It was awesome.
Well, the lyrics are different too, right?
Yeah, real different. I mean, R&B and pop and rock, you can be more abstract. The lyrics seem to be more abstract and more not about anything, or can be not about anything so specific. And country's all about telling the story. They want the story of what happened, and they want the big payoff at the end. And you give them that, they'll listen.
Well, it's obviously working. I mean, hey, who doesn't want to debut at number 1? What a great way to kick it off.
Cool.
And, of course, we're talking about the fans out there, and I don't want to just take up everybody's time with my own questions. We got to get to the fans out here. We got Catherine in Atlanta who says, why did you make the comment that Hootie and the Blowfish have broken up? Why is it that the band isn't just on hiatus for a while? Is it really the end of Hootie and the Blowfish?
I've never said that we broke up. I've always tried to make it perfectly known that we'll never break up. I mean, we're just we have like charity things that we still do every year, stuff that's really important to us, and we'd never break up. We're just taking a break. I mean, I'm sure we'll make a record in a few years, and but the country thing is what I'm concentrating on for it's a career move for me, and I plan to make a lot of country records and have a lot of fun.
All right. Well, we're about to have some fun with one of our Paltalk people. Lexi is in the room, and we're about to ask you a question. So get prepped for this question, Lexi. This is your moment. This is where you get to say, I actually spoke directly to Darius Rucker. So hopefully you've got that question in mind. Are you ready? Lexi is online. We're waiting for you, girl. Hi.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Lexi?
Okay. Do you hear me? Please say yes.
We can
Yes,
hear you.
we hear you.
Terrific.
How are
Hi,
you?
Darius.
Hi, Lexi. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm here in Philadelphia. I'm a singer-songwriter in Philadelphia. First, let me say really fast, and I see the list of hands up there, that I am a huge fan of your talent. You are like the epitome of manly vocals. They're great.
Thank you very much.
You know, I've listened to you as a Hootie. I've listened to you in your R&B CD, and now I've listened to some of your music in your country CD, and you've managed to keep the same sound all along the way. Where do you think your next style of music is going to take you? Like maybe blues?
Oh, no, I think this country thing's going to have me for a while. I think I'm going to do that for a while, and maybe, when I'm 60 or something, I'll do a big band record.
Well, you're rocking it.
Thank you very much, Lexi.
Thank you.
Oh, you just made her happy. I think, but it's interesting though that she really perceives like you have not changed styles. I feel like you have.
I don't feel like I sang I didn't feel like I was singing any different making the country record. I thought I was singing a lot like I sang with Hootie. I mean, the R&B records are a totally different thing.
And this is what I'm talking about.